good morning again to the man live in the studio, Mr. Merqury Quaye, joining us on the show again for a good conversation, prepping towards the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards. Which number?
Number 13.
Ooh, hey, number 13.
Yeah.
Which number will you stop?
Hey, Charlie, I don't know.
Have you prepared grounds for this legacy to be passed on or handed over to maybe a new team, a new lead, in case you are in a place or a moment where you're not capable of making it happen?
I mean, Jay, the answer is yes. But, I think that's one of the most difficult things, especially at this side of the sun. We've seen a lot of businesses come, and then when
because Merqury
the
drives
creator,
this.
yes, when the creator, is not there, it struggles, So I'm working hard towards this, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm asking tough questions today.
Right.
There are there are individuals. I know this might be a hard one to answer, but let me just try. Who do you see be the next to carry on this initiative of, I know there's a team,
yes,
but I'm talking the face,
right?
Carry this initiative of holding the DJs at heart, to bringing them together, in communities, and then try to have a structure around how you operate.
Right. So, I mean, what good leaders do, is exactly, what you are talking about. So all I'm doing now is being a good leader, show, the people that follow me the way, try to identify, the next person that can actually take this. So not just one person, not name in mind, but
so I was just talking
come
about a face of maybe somebody that you feel that should prep himself or herself. It could be that you've informed the person, it could be that you've seen prospects in the person.
Yeah.
And I know there's a company to this, but I'm just talking the face of this thing.
It will be difficult to mention right now.
Because I know it's a pretty difficult.
It is,
space.
And that's why it's difficult for me. That's why it's difficult for me to mention, because it's and Jay, you know how how exactly you're in the realm. So. Yes, but like I said, I tried so hard to get people to understand the vision, and it is not easy. I keep telling a lot of people that if I look at the space, there are certain parts that if I had chosen, it would have been a lot easier. But what I chose is like, you have core subjects and you have elective. This is elective.
Premium elective.
You know what I mean? So it's really, really tough, but I'm so proud of myself with what I have been able to do, at this point. Even those, yes, okay.
No, you said even those.
Yeah, even those that, I saw doing it, did not believe they could do it. So you can imagine what challenge that could present. Yeah. And I have carried them along, and I have empowered them. I have, enabled them, and I'm happy with what the outcome is.
Okay. Now, you said that people are not seeing the vision of the Ghana DJ Awards. So if you are free to, or if you want to, if you can share what the vision is for us as well.
Well, so when I say they do not see the vision, now some people see the vision, and that is what you can see out there, the gloss that you see, that is what it carries. So it was difficult getting. I remember when we were going to do the first event, and I organized a number of DJs, and I was telling them how good they had to look even to the event. They said, "Oh no, but DJs, they will be t-shirt, Charlie, will be the music will they play," So we can go back to the first edition, and you can look at what DJs wore to the events, and then we can look at the last edition, and you see what DJs wore. So you can see that it had been difficult getting them to even understand that DJs could be stars. I saw DJs, could be stars before I started this, but the DJs that I wanted to make stars did not even believe they could be stars. So that's how challenging it had been. But now I've been able to create ambassadors, that others can look at and want to be like, aspire to be like. The Virus Keys, what we were able to do with DJ Switch. Look at the likes of DJs like King, emerging DJ Phantom, Look at DJ Lord OTB. I remember just about 2 years ago, he was telling me how he could not even speak on radio like this. But we've been able to work on it, and DJ Lord is speaking well now. If you look at Verosky,
confidence.
Yes, if you look at Verosky, when I met him the first time, and I told him to stop being a DJ and start being a performer. He did not believe in it, but we had to go through a routine, and when he saw the outcome, he took it up, and I'm happy with what he's been able to, become.
Do you think there's a risk of? Yeah. Do you think there's a risk of moving the DJs too far away from their core DJing skill, where now we have DJs that are artists, DJs that are more involved in the song's creation than in focusing DJs. On being DJs,
the art of
DJing, because the definition of what the DJ we fell in love with was, and what maybe the Gen Zs are falling in love with DJs today, is two different
right.
Interesting, I know, right?
We are moving away from that, or it's a normal evolution?
Well, I wouldn't want to call it a normal evolution. I think it's still evolution. Times are changing. Back in the day, three music would be here, and not be crossing over to Plus FM. It's TV is TV. Would have been, but times are changing now. Even beyond TV, we're on Facebook. People are watching via Facebook. So there are a lot of elements that would definitely come to play. And I have said time and again that you can't have better music producers than DJs, because DJs, arrange music, they mix music, they know crescendo, they know dynamics, in music, they know melodies, they know a DJ hears a song, he knows whether he can make it or not. So it is okay to have DJs, get into these spaces. It is normal, and I don't think there's a drift. But if you ask me, I think the core, turntablism is what we are losing. But at the same time, that is also for a niche, because not a lot of people would appreciate, a DJ scratching,
apart from the turntablism and all the skill play and all that, another thing that I think DJs are critical at is discovering and spotlighting music talent. I feel that the responsibility of a DJ is to discover Gunna Boy for me.
Right.
It's the DJ who needs to sieve through and play Ara the J for me to go, who that? And discover that talent.
Yeah.
If the DJ becomes preoccupied with making the beat, being the star himself, blah, 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 is he still going to be able to discover those things for me? Because I'll give a point. I was at Ali Bar, and the first time I heard Byron Messiah Taliban's.
Right.
And I was like, Charlie, who that?
Yeah.
And that took me to Bennett's remix and took me to 10 other dancehall artists.
Okay.
Right? And that was the DJ that played that discovered it.
So basically, the DJs are getting so powerful that
the DJs are getting so powerful and distracted by being the stars
has made the DJs so powerful.
Now, when I'm listening to the DJs,
Merqury has made the DJs powerful, and the DJs
same music, the same set.
They don't want to discover anybody; they're discovering themselves.
But also, Cyril, with that, don't you think it's what the DJing culture has become now, where it has moved from only playing music to becoming very performative?
Yes.
Right? Because sometimes the DJs can even play the song and then leave their turntables and go into the crowd
and show you how to dance
perform.
with it.
I think it's more like showmanship, craft, and skill. I think it's a global thing.
I don't have a problem.
So?
No, that's what I'm saying. That I don't have a problem with the DJs evolving, and I love the DJs and what they are doing. I'm just saying that there's a core responsibility
to play the music
of being the one in charge of the playlist. Apart from enjoying your craftsmanship and your music that you have created as Merqury Quaye, I come to bar A or tune into radio station B or come to event C because I know Merqury is going to play 5 songs that I've never heard that are amazing, that are going to put me on to some new talent, some new genres.
But now you come
skill.
there.
But now I come.
And you hear the EP of the DJ.
I can hear the EP of the DJ. And it's the DJ featuring this artist. And it's the DJ featuring that artist. And I leave with music I already know. just re-expressed by
Okay,
Merqury Quaye.
Merqury, before you answer, let me ask something to Cyril's point, and then you answer the two.
Okay.
So then and now, what's then in the next 5 years will be the criteria to judge a DJ of the year? Did you get it?
Yeah, that's
because
hard.
now then now what becomes a criteria? Because now a DJ of the year would have had to have
produced
small songs.
song, yeah. But you see, Jay, what it
Yeah.
is, if you look at the other side of town, okay, say a David Guetta, one of the richest DJs in the world.
Yeah.
He performs a set, and 90% of the set is music he has produced. So he has Sia, he's doing Titanium, all of these songs. So these are his songs. I mean, if you look at what I do, with Prince Bright, Flo Kingston, you look at what Varowski does with Kwame Eugene and the likes. So what I'm thinking, okay, if I'm playing a set, I don't want to have copyright issues. But am I doing that because I don't want to have copyright issues? No, I'm doing that because there is something I can offer to the audience, and they love it.
Okay, so currently, what is the criteria for DJ of the year? I don't know if you can remember off the top of your head.
So the top of mind, DJ of the year must have had significant presence across board. Must be very ethical, and ethical in the realms of DJing. You're talking how you mix music, your transitions. If you have to talk over music, if you're on radio, how you do that, because we all know ethically you're not supposed to be talking over lyrics. So all these things come to
Somebody talk for yourself.
somebody talk for a favorite song inside.
Please also add that Cyril, I had a song called Chalet with EL and
that they didn't play.
They didn't play the third verse. I did third
He's
verse.
on the third verse.
They mix some.
They spoil your whole career. They rob you of a career.
There's one artist they've been doing that a lot too, and I think they should stop. He does a song and they rather go play a verse of someone else, and that's it.
That matter. If I say my heart, I think it will trend and bring problem. But I think that you see, I learned something from Hammer of the last two.
Right.
And Hammer is one of the most honest producers that you've come across. Like when I say honest, brutal honest, he'll tell you point blank. I've seen artists that went to see Hammer and he said that, listen, your rap is crap.
Crap.
Wow.
Your rap is crap. Yeah, boss.
So you know what? You don't rap. Go home and find another business.
Yeah.
And truth to his word too, it worked. I've heard, I saw some with my own eyes, and what he said to people, change this, add that, no, don't do it, and it worked. And that's how come he got to where he got to. That song you are making reference to, I think the artist, for those who know it, I think the artist, the owner of the song should have, after hearing the verse, the second verse, should have dashed the song to the person and then still own the song. You understand? For the interest of the consumers to like it, because people don't play his part.
Sorry, Jay, who are you talking about?
So my request to Merqury and the entire team is, in your categorization and in your giving the awards out to the people, to the deserving DJs, I think you should put in a category or evolve one of the categories to capture the DJs or recognize the DJs that constantly promotes the discovery of worthwhile talent, so that element of pushing DJs to go look through the millions of songs and find us the gems is still there, because whether you've realized it or not, the DJs are losing that aspect of their skill set to the influencers and the dancers. Now if you want to hear a new song, 9 out of 10 it will be introduced to you by an Afronita or a dance god.
Yeah.
Before the DJ will pick it. Didn't used to be that way. So since you own the biggest platform for recognizing and defining what DJs do and don't do, a category that celebrates those guys, that put us onto new amazing music, would be a very worthwhile category.
I mean that's a very good one. See, and there's something significant we have done, and I can tell you for a fact that it would have been a very murky, story if we had not, sort of thrown spotlight on that. So there is a category in the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards called Record Promoter of the Year. And we had to be sure that we were very specific that this would capture DJs who promote Ghanaian music. Because at the time it was created, there was the influx, a very strong one, of Nigerian music. And the Nigerians, the fact is Nigerians really pay. I mean, I can speak for myself. I mean,
Merqury Quaye.
Oh, yeah,
Is it in relation to the awards?
No, I'm not talking about
in promoting their music.
Okay.
Play Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So they play Ghana. They slap you with a dough, And at the end of the day, there's
play Ghana. Ghana don't pay.
Don't let you digress.
Digress you shall.
Well, it's exciting to be part of these campaigns, but they must make sense. We.
Yes.
Me and Am discuss a lot of things offline. You know what make you enter the conversation. Talk about that.
The campaign must make sense.
My brother, I got your back. Fire.
When ECG quench your lights, they didn't care enough. You
Well, I can
Thank you.
But you fire and then your back.
So,
Me, I'm not here.
it is.
You'll be here too.
It is quite discombobulating.
Thank you.
You see,
time with government.
it's like we talk about support, and the support only becomes important when you have to give it. That's only when the support becomes important.
When it's being demanded.
Yes, so 3 Music Awards, wants to have Merqury Quaye on. It matters to him only when he has a message to give out. But when we get to that point where Merqury Quaye is coming because 3 Music wants Merqury Quaye, a lot of things will change. People are unreachable until they have things to run. There's a certain song out. A DJ is reaching out to a musician, and all of a sudden the DJ is not important. But when the musician is out to the studio and he's got something happening, then because he has to put that out, the DJ is important. So I think it's supposed to be mutually beneficial, because it's at the end of the day, it's business. Let's call spade a spade. Sometimes they make you look like it's not business, but it's business. They say why should DJ take payola? Well, it sounds nice ethically, but at the end of the day, the DJ buys bundle to download music.
Buys his deck.
Buys his deck.
Air conditioning, bills, transport.
The payola conversation, though, Merqury, I think is largely towards those who work with media houses, no?
Well,
because I don't think with the individual DJs who are not working with any media house or whatever, I don't think it's a problem, because you understand that at least you'd have to give that DJ something.
It's actually it's general, and they always make it look like it shouldn't be so, that a DJ should
even for the individual.
They're ready to pay the influencers, but they are not ready to pay the DJs. That kind of. So I mean, I think we shouldn't. Charlie, make we not spoil the conversation. We are going to dance on Saturday.
Going to dance on Saturday. I mean, yes, these issues will definitely pop up, in the world, because I mean, if you look at how DJs have grown and evolved in the past couple of years, it's just beautiful. It's just like the barbering. At a point in time, the barbers were always like, it was a very low end of the listing job,
chain, yes.
But now, there are people who've taken all these things and created a beautiful art out of it, and I'm glad. So, do spinners still exist and have a category in this? And when I say spinners, there are certain type of DJs. I don't know, or it's dead and gone.
Oh, so we refine that. So we call it mobile DJ of the year.
Okay.
So I guess it sounds nice. I like it.
Like
mobile DJ of the year. Okay.
Security man and watchman.
Yeah. Can you recall? Can you remember some names in that category this year?
Oh yeah. I mean, they are guys doing amazing stuff. Refined. You're talking about the likes of DJ Fo, DJ Dela. A couple of names in that space. They are playing.
DJ Fo was at the launch.
Yes.
Yeah, he was at the launch.
Yeah,
I
he was
recall.
at the launch.
But with the category as the spinners, how are you go into
Mobile DJs.
Mobile DJ.
There's no spinners,
Yes.
no.
Spinners is so old school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mobile DJs. With that category, how are you also going to be judging? What's the criteria? Also because, they are everywhere. They are in
Yeah.
communities. They
Yeah.
are in smaller groups.
Yeah.
How do you check for
So
who's
so
doing
when
what?
you take the Academy of the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards, you're talking about vendors, event curators, event production companies. These agencies engage DJs, and when you look at a year under review, you realize that some DJs are called much more, than others. So that tells that there's something they offer that is appealing. So you do a scale, and then you do the preference, and then you're able to scale down to a short list that is presented as the best within the space. And we also do that so that it can actually accelerate the refinement. We don't want to see too much of what we have known as a spinners thing. We want to see more refined DJs. They should look as good as the guests that come to the events, and not wear chalawati because they feel they are spinners and they are to play music. It's not really about them.
Okay.
I have this question to ask. I mean, today I'm just digging deep into the other side.
So
of the-
deep.
Yeah, so deep.
Yeah.
It's a competition. At the end of the day, it's business. At the end of the day, winning the prestige, it comes with the bragging rights and all of that. And because it's a competition, it gives rise to all kinds and manner of persons wanting to be at the top. Do you face such from individuals who try to want to beat the system in any way for them to be, recognized?
I have experienced this a lot, and
Wow.
just what you mentioned have actually
the chow.
yeah, ciao. And look, Jay, I have never said this. See, the kind of people that contact me from, like upper
Places.
echelons, that wants this for their boy, that want this for their son, that want to, even if you want a car,
Oh,
it's-
I know Merqury Quaye. I make her talk to her.
Really?
yeah, no, make her talk to him. But I want to say here that it is the structure that we have in place and the ability to avoid these conversations that have kept this. So this is the secret that has kept this awards scheme as strong as it is, and as stronger as it's becoming, or it has become. Because what I know is that if today Jay, feels he has the power, maybe because he's connected to someone in, bigger realms and wants it and can have it. Tomorrow it is that guy, the next day it is the other guy. Now the whole system knows that, to get this thing is so simple. You just need to have some 100K, or you need to know someone or offer an opportunity, so it comes. So in 3 years it dies out. Because the whole system knows that
rigged,
it is not about
Flawed.
hard work. You have to, and that's even why when you come to our voting system, it's not like a competition for rich people. Because one person who has all the money can
just decide to.
to.
And I ask this question because of even what is happening allegedly at the Grammys, where the former CEO is now, she's speaking out that the Grammys is rigged because they are making the people pay, labels pay, and all these things. So I'm just saying that if that is the case, sometimes people throw things at you just to try and see they can get their people in there, and I can imagine that. So how does your system work with the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards? When I say system, in terms of how your structures operate, the board and all of those things. If you want to break it down for us.
So there's the board. They have 40%, of votes. And you have the likes of if I mention right now this time part, if I mention, it's no good because some lobbying who start, because they I think voting closes midnight. Sorry, did I say midnight? Midday tomorrow. So you have the board has 40%, and there's an academy. Academy is
Broad,
people drawn from
various
sectors of the industry, and then you have the public. The public has 40%, Category like Nocturnal People's Choice is 100%. That is, the public. It's more like a people's choice kind of thing. So, but if you come to most of the categories, it is 40 from the board, 40 from the public. So if you hit, let's say 100% with public votes, you have secured 40%. Okay. Then the board is coming in. Then the academy as well is coming in. So the academy, it is, like I said, it is people drawn from different parts of the industry.
In this year or in the year under review, I not because, and I don't want people to think that I'm asking this question because I want him to mention his favorites and think that they are going to know. But who are some of the emerging DJ names that you've heard across the country?
So what I personally do is I move with a team for what we call the Pop Fest, which goes across the country. Because I love to make discoveries. So the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards Pop Fest is a program that we set aside to celebrate DJs in every corner of the country, because we know the main platform is it's not enough, to capture all the talent across the country. So we do these mini shows in all the regions. So we've made some fantastic discoveries, the likes of DJ Donkey. If you look at DJ Sonati, he's doing pretty well. DJ Stega, another discovery that we've made, and these names that I'm mentioning embody the future of DJing in the country. That's more like discovering Ekojo Black. So these are the next big talents that
in all these 13 editions that you have had, what has been the fulfillment?
12 actually. This is the 13th about
we are hitting the 13th.
So on Saturday. So what's the fulfillment for you in organizing the Ghana DJ Awards?
For me, it is more about taking two pictures, then and now, and the fulfillment comes with the now, the transition, the progress, the growth. Seeing the same people that didn't feel it was possible, and then listening to them tell me that they really thought it was not going to be possible, but it has happened. I think that is the beauty of it. Seeing these DJs get paid, seeing the same people that I was telling to dress properly come to me and they're looking great, and brands call me, they want to engage. I mean, when I got an email from the Bill Gates Foundation that
Merqury Quaye.
that they wanted to feature DJ Switch, for example, at Goalkeepers. I had an email for the first time in my life from YouTube, that they wanted her to do some.
I'm sure you almost thought it was spam.
Yeah, I thought so. I had to refresh. And when it happens, you check the email. Sometimes you see YouTube@gmail.com. How can that be possible? Some of these stories. I mean, look at the Virus Keys. Look at DJ Lord OTB. Look at DJ Sly King. DJ Toyo. I would want some of these guys to tell the story. I wouldn't want me to be the one telling.
My last two questions. The first one is, so last year I drove in late, and when and thanks to one lady who's watching now, Yvonne.
Oh, Yvonne.
Yes. So I drove in late, and when I got there, the crowd, I was overwhelmed. I was like, okay, wait, hold up. Are these friends with the DJs, or DJs friends, or Merqury? What do you think constituted that audience?
So when I started building the events, I don't know if you've noticed, Guinness Ghana DJ Awards does not thrive on performers.
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed. It is people come for the love of the program. So people don't ask who's performing, and it's by design that we've done it that way over the past. So I guess it's just about this week that you are seeing names. Stoneboy, did a video. We put it out yesterday. Yeah. You have the Familia. You have these are friends of Forian Ponsa. Yes, it's going to be on.
It's going to be lit.
Yes, it's really going to be
Wendy
lit.
Shea.
You have Wendy Shea.
Wow.
Familia, and the like. So yeah. I was not surprised to see the crowd that we had, and it's also to tell you that we foresaw that. You know, we used to do at the Silver Star Tower.
Yes.
And we realized that we had outgrown the space.
Yeah.
We moved to the Grand Arena, and because of some parliamentary sittings or something like that, we had to move to the Palms Convention Center. We're very comfortable with our venue at the moment. I don't know if it will be big enough.
Outgrown that space too.
Yes, I don't know if it will
Trust
be big.
me, when I got there, I said they've outgrown that space. Because there was a spillover outside. Like,
yes.
And I was like, you know what?
Spillover there.
I said to myself,
Then
you know
there's
what?
a spillover.
Nah, before I would get to the front there, then the event closed.
Needs to open up.
Yeah, but I think you've done superb
Thank
in
you.
this. Yes. Okay, let's just get to the dynamics here. So, is it a ticketed event? How much are people paying to enter? Access? How do they get it and all?
Right, so it's a ticketed event. We introduced an introductory 100 cities, ticket, but it's run out, and so now you can get you can now get tickets at 200 cities or 500 cities. But the good thing about this year's event is you spend the value of your ticket, right? So if you pay 200, you are eating and drinking worth 200. Yes, so that is what it is, and I think that's very exciting, and I guess it also gets a lot of people excited about it. And the thing that I see has also generated a lot of excitement is the fact that the best dressed at the event is getting a stay at Aqua Safari.
Oh, then it's me.
No, best dressed DJ, you mean?
No, best dressed at
Generally.
the event. Yeah, generally.
Okay.
I mean, the
Please
DJs
host qualify.
No.
Siri, what do you think?
No.
I go call you.
The host shouldn't be part.
Why shouldn't the host?
The host should
I don't
not
Merqury, what people they wear? Send me, slap me,
Slap me,
because you are.
the statement, it says that the best dressed
dressed.
attendee of the event. It
Yes.
didn't say
Minus
that.
host.
You are
No,
not
no,
an
no, no,
attendee,
no,
you are a host.
No.
He's an attendee.
No. I also came for the event.
No.
No.
I came for the event.
You went to.
You are
it
waiting
will-
for us.
It will be a beautiful story for people to say, Charlie, this one, the J killer. Hey!
Look,
I can inform you, Jay will not kill him.
let me give it out. Let me also break it down here. I'm being styled by Quaye Chocolate. Chocolates, Chocolate GH.
Right.
Yes.
He's campaigning for the team.
Jay has launched his
corruption.
campaign.
Style
See,
yourself.
corruption.
Let's see.
Clothing.
So do you know something?
The clothing is
when
scented.
he wins, send
cereal.
chocolate to
Let me finish.
Safari.
It's actually
Because he's the
the
designer,
concept. The concept is developed over sustainable energy. You understand?
Hey,
So
Charlie.
reusable clothing.
Right.
Yes, and it's used that to design new clothes. So I'm saying it. Let me say, yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
So
That's
this one we must
beautiful.
even win for the purpose before attending.
And even win for sustainability as well.
Exactly, because we are championing something.
So let's send
Okay.
Bediako to the
To win.
to the Safari.
But Charlie,
German,
see says something. I think it's quite interesting. So people go there, the place that they go to say, Charlie, get in the space. They send
You
so
enter.
what J they wear? You see Cyril, what do they wear?
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Send me picture.
Make I watch.
Make I come harder.
Until then.
Wow, Merqury. So tomorrow it starts at what time?
It starts at 3 p.m.
I like that.
So 3 p.m. there's going to be the fan fest
Okay.
designed for the Gen Zs, and of
Okay.
course it's a stage that we set for emerging artists. We
Okay.
know our stage we can't have as many artists as we want to have on the main stage. So 3 p.m. and then 7 p.m. we're going to have the Prime Lounge, after which the black carpet starts.
Okay.
And the main event kicks off at 9 p.m.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Amazing. So people, tomorrow night, just watch out. I'm very sure you see loads of videos and pictures on socials as well. We'll capture what we can capture and share with you. So we'll be back on Monday and give you more highlights of this activation. Merqury, congratulations on this event, 13th edition. And we're looking forward to a spectacular night. Are there any things that we should look out for? Or
Look out for a lot of surprises.
Okay.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Tadara said wild card, and then so maybe before you know, then they will get a day tomorrow. Who knows?
Who knows?
Merqury, thank you so very much.
Thanks so much. And just a quick one.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your ticket. I mean, don't be told about it. Be a part of it. A lot of amazing people to meet. We have the likes of Bolare, Jay Foley is coming. Amazing personalities. Just be a part of it. We'll see you tomorrow at the Palms Convention Center. And to get a ticket, star 714 star 888 hash. Star 714 star 888 hash. Copy us now and let's make it big tomorrow.
Thank you so very much. And viewers, have an amazing weekend as well. And we promise that we'll keep you updated throughout the whole weekend with everything happening in and around of our industry.